Psychologists estimate about 20% of adults are chronic procrastinators. This is not because they are lazy. This could be some of them are stuck in overthinking, they are overwhelmed, or they are waiting for the perfect time. Meanwhile, people who execute, even imperfectly, they gain clarity, they build confidence, and they see results. So let's talk about why execution beats procrastination every time. Execution is a discipline on its own. Most of the innovation, the business, the ministry, the movements that we admire today, it's because someone or a group of people followed through. Ideas alone don't change lives. Plans alone don't produce results. Execution does. So whenever you create a plan, you have to have execution in mind. Yes, vision gives direction, but execution gives results. Procrastination isn't about just pushing forward what needs to be done today, tomorrow, or looking for the most convenient time to do something. It actually shows up in different forms, and most people don't even know which category they fall under. But here are five common types of procrastinations. One is the perfectionist procrastinator. This set of people delay starting because of the unrealistic standard they have set for themselves. For example, Ayo wants to publish his first LinkedIn post. He keeps rewriting the draft. He's obsessed over getting 14,000 impressions on his first post and is waiting for the perfect idea. Weeks goes by, month goes by, yet he hasn't published the first LinkedIn post because of the unrealistic standard of getting 14,000 impressions on his first post on LinkedIn. So this is an example of a perfectionist procrastinator. Two is the avoider procrastinator. This type of people, they stay busy doing everything except doing the one task that will move the goal forward. For example, Bolu wants to start a business and she knows that she needs to draft a business plan. However, she's more focused on watching motivational videos, focused on replying emails, messages, notifications from friends and families, and she keeps avoiding drafting the business plan. Writing the business plan is one of the ways she could achieve starting a business, but she's avoiding creating the business plan, which is an example of the avoider procrastinator. The third type of procrastinator is called the thrill seeker procrastinator. I've actually met people like this. This set of people believe that they work under pressure. For example, Tolu has a presentation tomorrow. She decides to wait till night to prepare the presentation slide because she believes that she's able to do better when she's pressured. She has little limited time to complete that task. Yes, she's able to finish the task before the morning, before the time for the presentation. But what this set of people don't realize is that the quality of the work will definitely suffer compared to when they had started earlier or compared to when they had done proper preparation for that task. So this is an example of the thrill seeker procrastinator. The fourth type is the decision paralysis procrastinator. This group of people, they overthink their options. They get stuck in the decision-making phase and they never start. For example, Joanne wants to start a YouTube channel, but she's stuck on what type of niche should she start? What type of camera should she use? How should the posting schedule be like? She has already made the first YouTube video, but she's overthinking her options. She keeps on wasting time in the decision making phase and she never starts. So, this is a perfect example of the decision paralysis procrastinator. The fifth type of procrastinator is the rebellious procrastinator. This set of people, they delay the task because they want to resist to expectations. So John is delaying the report, not because it is hard, because He feels the supervisor is controlling him so much, and the only way he can push back is by procrastinating or delaying the report. So, this type of procrastinator intentionally delay their task so as to resist the expectations or just so as to be rebellious. It's a funny type. In other words, procrastination is often avoidance, lack of clarity, and often fear in disguise. Here are five clear comparisons between execution and procrastination. Execution creates momentum. When you start taking action, it keeps you energized and it helps you to be motivated, which keeps you going, even if it's small steps you're taking. While procrastination, it creates stress. When you delay, the task you need to do piles up, which creates stress, it creates worry, and it also creates pressure in the long run. Execution builds confidence. For every completed task, it shows that you can do it and it strengthens your confidence. While procrastination, it feeds on self doubt. When you keep on avoiding the task, it makes you question your ability to even do it. It lowers the belief you have of yourself. Execution brings clarity. When you take action, you're going to learn from what you did. Moving forward, you will know what I did the last time. Did it work? And if it didn't, what should I do better to improve the next time I'm going to do that? So that's the power of execution. While procrastination creates confusion because you're stuck in the decision making phase, you begin to get overwhelmed. You begin to find yourself in a confusing state and in a messy situation. So, which is not good. Execution moves you forward. Progress only happens when you act, while procrastination keeps you stuck. Delaying the task or delaying what you need to do would only keep you in one place where there is no growth and there is no improvement. Execution compounds results. Consistent action leads to big achievement over time, while procrastination compounds regret. Delayed task or consistent delay leads to missed opportunities, which would later graduate to regret later on. So you don't need motivation, you need to take action, you need more movement. You need to recognize when you are procrastinating. There are some signs that would show. For example, when you see a particular task is always reoccurring on your to-do list. Let's say I have complete chapter 1 of this book for the past 2 months is always showing on my to-do list. It's obvious that I've been procrastinating that particular task of completing chapter 1. Or when I decide to be serious by reading, then I want to check my phone for the notification I just received from someone, or I want to check my emails, or I want to get a snack. It's a sign that I'm already about to procrastinate what I decided to do. So, awareness is the first step in breaking the circle of procrastination. Don't overwhelm your goals. Overwhelming goals is what invites procrastination. You need to break your big goals into manageable and measurable tasks. The key is that the task we least want to do most likely has the greatest impact once it's completed. So that's why you need to do that one first. Wake up earlier. Waking up earlier doesn't give you more than 24 hours in a day. However, it gives you quiet time to reflect. It gives you space to think clearly, and it also gives you time to plan instead of reacting all day. Execution actually thrives in intentional mornings and moments. Let go of perfection. Perfection delays progress, and procrastination is the enemy of progress. Sometimes progress requires imperfect actions. All you need to do is to just take action, take the movement, take the step, take the first step, and execute. That's the only way you can make progress. Set objectives, goals, and rewards. Use the SMART goals. Find accountability partners. and reward yourself for execution, not just for completion. Discipline grows when effort is acknowledged. Execution changes everything, but only if you choose it. So here's my question for you. How will you turn your procrastination into execution this week? Leave a comment below. Thank you so much for watching my video till this time. Happy New Year, and I'm wishing you a year full of breakthroughs, a record breaking year, and a year of abundance of blessings. And I would like to also say that vision is powerful, but execution is what brings the vision to life. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.